if you look at this path to 10 to 100 baggers, basically there are, let's say, there could be more, but there are basically 5 ways you could get there, right? So one is you could buy these, what I would call focused mousetraps. These are very narrowly focused players with long runways, like, Moutai is one in China, which has just opened its first store in China, McDonald's, and so on. You could also get there with great capital allocators, kind of like Berkshire Hathaway or Danaher or Exorient, which is based in Europe. Or you could also get there by investing in the Uber cannibals. So the Uber cannibals are companies that are very focused on stock buybacks, and they end up buying back, large portions. So, for example, a company like NVR, which is a US-based home builder, from 1996, when they started doing stock buybacks, until now, 2020, they bought back something like 82% of their shares outstanding. So just 18% of the shares outstanding are left. And NVR has delivered, I think, it's more than a 70 bagger in that period. The stock has gone up more than 70 times. In fact, in the last 20 years, it's gone up more than 55 times. And the business actually has not grown that much. All they've done is they've taken all their free cash flow every year and pounded it into buybacks. AutoZone is another one. These are not rapidly growing businesses, but again, similar story. And then one that happened in the 60s and 70s was Teledyne with Henry Singleton. And in fact, there's a book that you might enjoy called Distant Force. So Teledyne issued a lot of stock in the 1960s when it acquired almost 150 businesses when the market gave it a very high multiple. And then in the 1970s, when the US equity markets were very cheap and collapsed, and Teledyne was trading at, maybe single digit multiple of earnings, Henry Singleton bought back more than 80% of the stock. And again, in the case of Teledyne, they delivered about 125 times the value from 1960 to 1980. It was about 125x. And then you can also get to multi-baggers by buying, deeply undervalued players, companies that have gone down a lot. I've done some of that, and these are some companies I've invested in. Tech Cominco was one I bought right during the financial crisis in 2009. It became a 10-bagger. Fiat Chrysler in 2012, it also did very well, and then Ray Industries more